Okay, so we have this page. We have this page ready for use make payments. So what we are going to do about that page is we are designing scenarios for it, right? This page is add card, and the next page after it is going to actually be when you add card to your when you add card to your mobile application, right? Your card information and all of that. So let's edit this information so that you see what it looks like when you add card information. um 3749 um 3408 39092397. So let's reduce that because I want it has to be on one line. 20 everything 20. Sorry. uh Control A to select everything and reduce it to just about 20. Reduce this to about 21. I think 20 looks good, but I have to bring it down a bit. So, so this is how this is going to go. When you input your card information, this is what it is going to look like. Um, 0154. Um, did I say 20 here? Okay, so, okay, okay, that's good. And the next one is SFX. And let's make it about 17. Let's duplicate this instead. So we're not going to add the pin here. I'm going to create another part where we can add the pin to this, right? So you're imputing here. You've probably imputed the information, right? And you have imputed the pin also here on this other page. That is obviously why it's showing this way, because you don't want to reveal your pin to for people to see. Some banks they usually do a rounded icon that looks like cycle, or we prefer star for this. So let's take these things out. I think we're able to fill in the information that needed to be filled. So okay, go up. Come up. Okay, so um, after your CVV, next is card pin. So next up is card pin. You input your card pin and you continue. So after that, you've successfully made payment. So that you successfully made payment into your um. So I think I had something similar. Okay, let's go with it. So successfully made payment. F stroke instead of feel stroke. Do this. Increase the width and tick. So let's make it stick and good. Oh, let's just leave it that way for now. Payment successful. Group two of them. Centralize and okay. So good. So let's copy this button back to dashboard. Prefer to add that back to dashboard to every at the end of every transaction. Naturally, you could just go back and then it will take you back to your dashboard. So an arrow with no heart. So let's do an arrow. So okay, so back to dashboard, successful. I'm back to dashboard. So you have that. Let's do one more scenario. Let's I think we've pretty much done uh a lot of scenarios now. One more scenario to go. So let us do, because I made this intentionally blue, right? I'll have to make it clickable. So if you click it there, it will have to take you to a place where you can view all your transaction information, the transaction history in full, and also print it if you think it's necessary. So let's do that, and then we wrap up on this. Wrap up this part of the tutorial. Okay, I don't think we need this screen to design that. Let's just design it with this other screen. So let's duplicate it and design it with this screen. So everything in here has to be good. So we can design on top just in case it's interrupted. It will be interrupted. So alright, let's run ages. But in scenarios like this, what we do to demarcate the two boards is we're going to create a background for each board. Make everything dark and make it dark. Then reduce the opacity to something close to this. More like it, more like it, more like it. Right, let's work with that and bring this one up. So okay, so uh, because it's transaction history, let us move this com followers and extend it. Extend it a little bit more. Ex- Extend. So duplicate. Let's just extend it. Let's duplicate this. Duplicate and what else? do we have? August. We'll have to change the date because obviously it cannot go down and the date doesn't change. So the date earlier was August, October, November 12. Okay, let's say it's 13, um, 17, and, and 19. So November 2020. About the same transaction for all of this. So, okay, so that's pretty much it. Bring it up here. So look for a way to mask it inside this thing. Yes, we have masked it. Just hover around it for a while. Just hover around until it's masked perfectly. So let's check this out and let's design an account statement screen, a chart showing your account statement. Right. So, so we're going to touch on profile, and then we wrap up everything about this application. So, 2,000 naira and 1,500 naira, 1,500. Okay, so those are like charts, and wherever you want to base your charts from. Let's copy this arrow because I need it, I need it to yeah here to show. Okay, this is, are we going up? Are we coming down? So 1.5. Okay, so bring it here. Okay, so fair enough. And let's reduce it. Let's reduce it and then duplicate it. Change the color to about red and stuff. Okay, so alright. I'm grouping it so I don't scatter when I want to pick it up as an element. So let's draw this graph. It's done. That men should be the people that are interested in betting, right? So, okay, a chart, depending on what you want it to look like. I personally want it to look this way. So, indicating the green, no, the green and the red. Okay, so it goes across, to duplicate some. So, however you want to represent your graph, it's up to you. It's up to you. Uh, so you see what I have planned. So what I have planned is that you can scroll and see more from your transaction history. Okay, so we had 1,500. I think we had 2,000. We had okay, 1,500. We had 500 out of that. Yeah. So um, now we tweak based on date. So 6th February and 4th April. However, to write April in short, I can't recall at the moment. Um, 14, 14 August, and continues here. And pretty much that is what you would have. But let us add a filter here. A filter is important because sometimes you might not necessarily want to have all these graphs presented. You might not necessarily want to see your whole year transaction. You might want to see just okay. You might also want to see just that week transaction. So let's add a filter to this. Um, this week and reduce the size. Alright, let's make this pop a bit. So use the opacity and also use the blurriness. Arrange, bring forward. So this filter is important actually. It helps you to filter your transaction. So it's supposed to be a drop down. So let's make it. Let's make it black and reduce the weight to about 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 3 4 5. It's funny. 1 2 3 4 5. I think it should be there. You have to like looking at it and it doesn't look accurate on both sides. 0 0 0 point Okay, so yeah, that's it. That's our transaction information. So we are done with that. Let's just add a base to that and then add print to it. So you can print it if you want to. So add a base to this. So email statement or print statement of account. 我就说 a little bit to like sorry, and stroke. Make this one stroke 1.5. Make this one feel. So we're going to give two options: email statements or print statement. Okay. This font is not popping. We're paying attention to that. It has to be popping consistently across. Okay. But let's change this font to popping. It has to be popping everywhere. No Montserrat. Okay. Right. So let's add one more screen to it, or let's add profile to the sign, and I feel like we should start organizing our page to look a bit more to look a lot better. This system to use to make it look sharp. Not too far. So we can have a good looking arrangement for this. Yes, we have something. We have something we can work with actually. So let us do the profile. Next one. Yeah, let's do the profile page. So the profile page will look something like this. You have to make it more simple so that we can finish up with this. say edit profile. So say edit profile. So maybe basic your most basic profile looks something like this. I have to fit it into this hotspot. I have to fit it into this. Okay. So your most basic profile looks something like this. So this profile is going to probably be the next page. So something like this. Can we add anything to it to make it look um, unique? I mean, we could do that later, but let us just go ahead to like make this come out. Let's design a profile from the same manual. Hmm, this picture is just perfect. Okay, so a couple of tweaks here and there. Manual, hey, that could sorry, manual may try it and so I could add last visit for Chinese okay, so let's do that. Let's leave it at that and reduce the size to about this, increase this to about this. Turn the size to about this. Turn the size to 11 and change this manual made to white. Alright, so that's we can add elements to this. I just don't, or I'm not also comfortable with the fact that that part is really bland. But then let us move ahead to create. Alright, let's move ahead to create um the other part of the information. Like I think I created of I'll just copy this line because I like how slim and sleek it looks. Okay, so that we can write um your email. And now most of the times you can just go ahead to just write your email without actually writing the description on top. But I think for user experience sake, you want to give your users a better something that they are used to. So Emmanuel May at gmail.com. So Emmanuel May at gmail.com. Change the color of this to whatever you like. Change the color of this to this. Make it lighter. I don't think I'm comfortable. Yes, I knew it. That is not a font I like. So yes, better looks good. And these two, because this wasn't really what it wasn't coming out because I didn't like the font. To change the font to what we chose to use for the app. Yeah, so now let's make this line a bit more lighter color. Password. The password could be um star and your phone number also could follow in that line. So your phone number. Okay, your phone number plus 2340703894321. How many is that? That's not my number, obviously. This is 3 4 3 7 8 9 10. So one more. So okay. So what else can you edit? I don't really have clarity on if you should add account number and all of this information, but just to see city, state, um, Lagos, um, Lagos, or should we say VI, um, VI Lagos. So, let's just add to that and say country Nigeria. Right. So pretty much that's it for this page here. So um so uh let's let's just add our last screen, which is edit profile. Or edit profile look like edit profile should look something like this. Yeah, so edit profile is going to have lost it. Guys, I'm recording, don't stop me. Get out. Cancel. Why did you remove that thing? I don't care about what you're doing. Don't make noise. Increase the size to about um your family. Increase the size to about, okay, I mean make it, make the opacity um alright. Did I spell profile wrongly anyway? I doubt, or wherever I spelled wrongly. Um, give it. I think we're good. Why I created this was probably you have your image icon. You just replace it, and however you want your image to look like, whether something like this or so. But let's just do it a rough sketch of what you feel like it should look like. Replace your image with that. So when you click on save up here, it brings you here. So profile, and let's call this one save profile. Okay, so that's it. And so wrapping up, we have our our mobile dashboard. It could be more comprehensive than this, like with a lot of scenarios. Um, it could be more comprehensive. Please remember to label your dashboard to allow easy identification of screens, and also allow a good user experience for it. So let's organize it, and let's organize our dashboard. And then in the next one, we are going to prototype it, and then we know that we have touched the core of every product, which is the user interface, a little bit of UX. We have done a little bit of UX because obviously you have to think for the product. You have to think of possible ways to implement it in a way that it's going to help the user have a better experience with the platform. So, although we did not go deep into UX, but we did UX. We just touched UX by thinking for the product. That's what the UX person does. How would users interact with this product? How would users navigate these products that you are building? So remember to label your screen. So we could say dashboard, um, dashboard, um, transfer money, or choose transfer method. Okay, so choose transfer method, transfer money, transfer information, action. Um, so when you're done sending money, send money, um, and also uh, I think there's a screen missing here which is supposed to be like transfer successful. Let's just quickly add that. So because everything was white, let's make it all white and transfer successful. Back to dashboard. Transfer successful. Okay. So good. Alright. So that we've added that, and also the next one is the next. I feel like this is supposed to come down in the arrangement so that we can also segment it properly, um, which is like deposits. Okay, so deposits from uh, your account details, uh, and deposit funds, share deposit. So proceed for payment. So add card, add card, um, payment successful. Successful. Okay. So and then finally this, which you can also choose to segment it, but it's the only one in that segment. It's the only one. So that is account account statement and edit profile finally. So we have everything we need for this platform. Uh, the onboarding, the splash screen. I don't like the way this are labeled. I just hope we all know what it means. So the onboarding, the splash screen, the verification, verification, um, biometrics, and create pin. So I've not done like scenarios for this create pin because it's supposed to create the first pin, confirm your pin, and then pin successful. It takes you into the app, but then we can do that while we are actually building the real product. So this is it. There should be more screens to it, but I feel like the most part of this app is duplicating different scenarios to show how the user interacts with the application. So um I believe you've learned. I believe you've been able to follow up with the class and also able to implement the same on your product. So wherever we do not have this our logo, I think we should have it. I think we should have it. Um, I think we should. So, however, the placement would be to make it look good. Has to look good. So, there you go. No. So, yes. So we have that, and for these, we can have this. If you can have this, take this other logo out. So the experience is going to be the same across um, use case, use cases. The case is a case. So I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. So I love what I'm seeing here. So we are able to build a super product, a super product that if you implement this for a bank, you'll be well paid for it. This is lovely. Yes, I love it. Okay, so that's pretty much it. We still have to replace icons here. So let's replace these icons on before we move on. Manage smartly. Um, what icon should we use? Let's take icons here. Let's take icons here. Let's take icons here. Let's take icons here, and replace it with that. So we're not going to leave that place blank. So um manage smartly. Let's just communicate. Quick transaction, yeah, fits better. Quick transaction, like it all white. Communicate fast. I feel like this one works better for communicate fast. So this one works better for communicate fast. And manage smartly. Let's just use this one. Okay, so pretty much looks good. I love it. I love what we have. I love what we have here. I love it. So communicate and quick transaction. So students, we have an MVP. We have our MVP ready. We have our MVP ready for use. So our MVP looks good. I love it. I like we have here. I like what we have here. So right, our X Bank and our mobile site, our website, and I think we have something solid to create for our clients whenever we're given a project like that. So, guys, thanks for sticking on to the end. I have to come back for the last part of this, which is going to be prototyping. It's going to be a short one, so like stick on and follow up to the end.